Cowboys are working cattle today, but they're taking a little break to ride through an ancient cypress forest.
This is a ball cypress.
These trees have been known to live up to 1,700 years.
I'm not real sure, but I would say this tree is somewhere between 342 and 343 years old. What y'all think?
I think anybody can guess what I think.
Creole cowboy Darrell Guillory and his dogs are well known in prairie country. Local ranchers call Darrell when they need help penning their cattle.
One thing that got me to really start depending on dogs is I had a cousin kept messing with me, and I made the dog go after my cousin. And the dog would go around and around, and he would just beg me to make her stop. That's when I realized what you can do with a dog, you got them trained.
Done, the cattle head back to the pastures. The Cowboys head to the dance hall to dance to Zydeco, Creole cowboy music. Gino Della Fosse and his Rockin' Boogie Band are playing tonight. Gino is a working rancher, that is, when he isn't signed up for a gig.
I was born and raised here in Louisiana, a little town called Mamou. We run a little cow-calf operation. I've always had a passion for horses and cattle, and growing up as a young boy, I wanted to be a cowboy. I wanted to rodeo. But then I started playing music with my dad, and rodeos are always on the weekends, and the band always played on the weekends, so I couldn't rodeo and play music, so I just stuck with the music. I always say the good thing about playing in a band is that anytime I play, I know I always win. With rodeo, it's kind of the luck of the draw.
Everybody dancing all night long. Everybody dancing all night long. Everybody dancing all night long. Somebody's dancing to my song.
None of us read notes. If somebody took the songs that I play and they wrote them down, gave me a sheet of music and said, here, play this song, and they didn't give me the title, I couldn't play it. I wouldn't know what it'd be.
Down in the marshlands of Louisiana, just about every rancher has crossbred Brahma cattle.
You do need to keep Bremer in your herd because where we winter our cattle, a lot of marshland, and the insects are worse down there.
Every cowboy needs a good horse, and the nearby Gray Ranch is famous for their quality quarter horses.
I've always been a horse nut, and I don't think guys come to work here just so they can go fight the mosquitoes and the deer flies and the mud to follow an old stinking cow. Most guys come here because they like to ride horses. The horses bring us to the cattle.
The hooves of the horses, witching and sweet, is the music of steels from iron-shod feet.
We manage our mares just like we do our cattle. They're not pampered, as you can see. They run out in large pastures. They're not supplemented, they're not fed. They make it on their own. We're fortunate to have an abundance of grass. And I feel that the mares do better and the foals are a lot hardier. As you know, there's a demand for good, gentle ranch horses. That's really a good market for us.
Seven ranchers share a community pasture in the winter.
We bring our cattle in there in the fall. It's almost written in stone that the first full week in May, everyone's going to work the community pasture.
I was raised in Johnson Bayou. We would go down there into a little shell road, about a mile, 2 miles from here, and put up around the cows and drive them back down the marsh through here.
We got a crew coming from the west end to meet us on the beach, and we'll drive them down the beach. And we got another crew that's going to gather another big herd on the west end, and they're going to bring that herd down the ridge and bring them to another set of pens.
have ridden there many, many times, but they can't resist going down there.
I don't know how it feels when you get old, but it's any worse. It's bad.
Well, how old are you, Ray?
81.
Watch it!